You can kick whatever you want to kick.
I guess I got a little,
Put the mic like a real freestyle. You in a battle rap arena now, girl. Let's get it.
AK-47 nigga from the 802. I'm sitting here with Pip and I'm rolling up a do. I guess that's it.
What? That's all you gonna give me?
That's it.
Gee, yo, she's stingy with the raps.
Got paid for the rest.
Welcome to Kensington, Philadelphia, known as the Badlands, America's largest open-air drug market, where every corner holds a story of loss and despair.
Well, I lived in many households.
Put them.
I lived in many households. I bounced around a lot with my mom and with my dad back and forth between Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. They're all pretty much the same, though. I mean, I stood there with my mom while she fought addiction. You know, it kind of opened my eyes to it. I honestly, as a child, couldn't wait to start using drugs. I couldn't wait to find out it was so great. I found out, though.
What was the relationship like with you and your dad?
Not too great. It was very strained. My dad, he's an alcoholic himself, but he's kind of, you know, mean. He's a big guy.
Are your parents still alive?
They're still alive. They're not together, though. They haven't been together since I was an infant.
What about siblings?
Yeah, I got half brothers and sisters. None full, though.
Okay. Children? Do you have any?
No children.
Let's go in school. Paint us a picture. What type of student were you?
I sat in the back of the class.
Why is that?
I wasn't really, you know, I didn't have many friends. I did drugs, you know, so I didn't really give a fuck what people thought.
Heard that.
I was just, you know, vibing it. I dropped out my junior year.
What was the reason?
Drugs.
So let's talk about your first experience. Who you did it with and what was it like and what drug was it?
Honestly, the first time I did any drugs, I was 6 years old. Well, I used to steal my mom's roaches when I was a kid and smoke weed. Yeah, I used to steal them for this older kid, and one day he was like, well, why don't you just smoke them with me? And so I did. 8 years old, it was cocaine. Once I was 14, I was a full-blown drug addict. 16, I was a full-blown heroin addict. 18, I started using needles. And I'm 26 now in Kensington.
How you got down here?
Well, originally I was running away from like felony warrants in Vermont. I went home and turned myself in and did my jail time. In Kensington haunted my dreams. I couldn't wait to come back.
Who told you about Kensington?
Nobody. I found it on my own. Well, I moved to Bristol originally, and I was copping drugs in Trenton, New Jersey. And I guess somebody did tell me, you know, he was like, you know how much money you could make in Philly. And so the next morning we hopped on the train to Philly.
What was it like, your first impression when you got here?
I was mind blown. Disgusted, but mind blown.
What was your first day like?
Well, it was great. I never saw like as many, you know, open drug blocks as I did here, and it's easy to cop drugs and easy to do drugs in public. The cops walk by, they don't care, you know.
So how long would you say you've been down in the Badlands now?
6 years.
Is that straight or that's on and off?
Besides when I went home and turned myself in, yeah, I was in jail for, at first it was 60 days and then it was 363 days. So, you know, besides that little time, right after I came back.
What was it like being in jail?
Oh, it sucked. I mean, of course I was on methadone, but you know, those drug dreams, they never go away, and it's very frustrating, those dreams.
So now, currently, what's your situation right now?
Well, I wouldn't call myself homeless. I have been homeless most of the time that I've been here. I walk the streets and, you know, I'm lucky to have a place to stay at night if I make the train home. That's if I have enough dope to be well for the night. I make money, hustle all day, whether I trap or walk the streets, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough life. Would you say, right? A tough life?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but it's not tough at the same time. For a drug addict, being here is the easiest. It's much easier than being a drug addict in Vermont, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I could just walk out and make $5 and get high real quick. I mean,
how do the guys treat you?
Some like shit, some hold me high above, some don't even look at me, you know?
Have you ever had a guy that try to wife you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of take a step back from that, though. I don't really want that.
Do you have a boyfriend out here, or in general?
I would say sort of, yeah. It's a complicated relationship.
Mm-hmm. Is he an addict himself?
No, actually, he's not.
And that's a complicated relationship, like you say.
Right.
He wants you to stop because he wants a sober girlfriend, right?
Right.
What's the difficult part about being an addict?
It's the withdrawal. Well, until I came to Kensington, I had never really been a puker, but the trank out here, the trank and the dope, I'm just throwing up and throwing up and throwing up green fucking vomit whenever I don't have it. It's painful. It's very painful.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you want to keep taking drugs?
Whoa.
Yeah, we're almost
Bee
done.
landed right on my head. It's not that I want to keep taking drugs, it's that I have to keep taking drugs in order not to be sick. People are dying in withdrawal from this trank shit, man. I mean, people got heart problems and shit. I have a heart murmur, so I'm one of those people that could die in withdrawal. I was just in the hospital because I was in such bad withdrawal. I couldn't leave the hotel room. The hotel managers had to call an ambulance to get me out. It was embarrassing, but it is what it is. I mean,
what's a day in your life look like?
Money trap. I mean, go out, get money, get high. Go out, get money, get high.
What's the most amount of money you made in one day?
Probably about $10,000.
How'd that happen? It was a backstory.
I mean, you know, some people like to spend money. Or I'd say it was more over a couple days. Yeah.
There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who struggle with drug addiction. What's your message for the world?
Learn about it before you judge it. It's not that we want to do this. I mean, yeah, we want to do it. Obviously, we did it, but it's the pain. It's the pain emotionally and physically that we go through that makes us have to do it every day. I mean, yeah, I feel pain every day, you know, especially now with my leg being messed up.
What happened in your leg?
Like I said, I jumped out the window.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you had some trank issues and stuff.
Oh, fuck no. I ain't got none of those.
If your friends or your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
I'm okay.
You're alive?
Yeah.
Any plans to get out of here, go to detox or rehab soon?
Not yet.
Do you think you'll be ready soon? Because, you know, tomorrow isn't promised. Well, we'll pray for you, all right, love? All right, what do you got planned for the rest of your day today?
Drugs.
I respect your honesty. That's 100. So before we take flight, if people want to help you with anything, do you have an email that you could give them, or do you have a way to get in for us to contact you?
No, I don't need help. I don't want it.